Hi, MovieZentre here. Today I'm going to explain a brutal martial arts revenge thriller called Kickboxer 1989. Watch out and take care. Alright folks, buckle up for this 80s gem packed with sweat, splits, and sweet payback. We open in the flashy lights of a Las Vegas arena, where the crowd's roaring like a freight train, spotlights slicing through the haze of cigar smoke and cheap beer. Our story kicks off with two tight-knit brothers, Brandon, the Eliminator, Riley, the reigning US kickboxing kingpin with a chiseled jaw and ego to match, and his younger sib, Alex Riley, the trusty cornerman who's all about strategy and support, wiping sweat and barking advice from the sidelines. Brandon's just demolished his latest challenger in a flurry of hooks and high kicks, the ref hoisting his arm as confetti rains down and flashbulbs pop. But glory's got a short shelf life. Post-fight, sleazy reporters swarm, hyping a showdown in Thailand, the Muay Thai Mecca, to prove he's the best. Brandon's all in, grinning like a lottery winner, while Alex feels that nagging pit in his stomach. They jet off to Bangkok, dreams of domination in their carry-ons. The brothers land amid a whirlwind of honking scooters, street food stalls sizzling with pad thai aromas, and the humid night air thick with exotic spices and exhaust. They're pumped for Brandon's big bout against the local monster, Victor, the Destroyer, Kane, an undefeated beast with a stare that could curdle milk. Alex sneaks a peek at Victor training in a grimy basement gym, where the giant pulverizes a concrete column with a single shin kick, boom, chunks flying everywhere like shrapnel. Alex's jaw drops. He pleads with Brandon to pull out. "This guy's no joke, bro." But Brandon waves it off, flexing for the cameras and trash-talking in press conferences held in opulent hotel lobbies with golden Buddhas watching silently. Night hits like a hurricane. The arena's a cauldron of chanting fans, incense wafting through the rafters, and the ring elevated like a throne under glaring floodlights. Brandon bounces in, stars and stripes shorts gleaming, shadowboxing with American flair while the crowd boos the outsider. Victor stalks in, massive and menacing, his body a roadmap of scars and tattoos, eyes locked on prey. The bell clangs, and it's carnage from the get-go. Brandon throws flashy combos, but Victor's a wall, dodging effortlessly, then countering with bone-crushing knees and elbows that echo like gunshots. Round 1. Brandon's rocked, blood trickling from a split lip. Between rounds, Alex begs him to quit, towel in hand, but Brandon snarls, "I got this." Round 2. Victor turns up the heat, pummeling Brandon into the ropes with low kicks that buckle his legs. Alex hurls the towel in desperation, white flag fluttering, but Victor smirks, boots it away, and delivers a savage elbow to Brandon's spine. Brandon collapses in a heap, the crowd erupting in a frenzy of cheers and horror as medics rush in. Officials just shrug, leaving the brothers stranded outside the gates like yesterday's trash. In a bustling Thai, beeping machines and harried nurses surround Brandon's bed, X-rays glowing on the wall revealing the nightmare. Paralyzed from the waist down, no walking, no fighting ever. Alex paces the tiled floor, fists balled, rage boiling as a kindly ex-Marine named Captain Wade pulls up in his rusty pickup, offering a ride and some hard-earned wisdom. These Thai fighters play dirty, kid. Revenge? Gotta do it their way, in the ring. Brandon, hooked to IVs, whispers encouragement through gritted teeth, but Alex's mind is set. Victor's gonna pay. Fueled by fury, Alex hits the pavement. Captain Wade tips him off to Guru Chin, a reclusive Muay Thai master tucked away in a serene bamboo compound by a rushing river, lanterns swaying in the breeze. Guru's skeptical at first, sipping tea on his porch. "You? A farang with soft hands? No way." But Alex persists, demonstrating raw grit in an impromptu spar that leaves him bruised but unbowed. Enter the plot twist. Local thugs from crime lord Darius Black's crew, Darius being Victor's shady backer, a slick operator in tailored suits with a yacht full of dirty cash, harass Guru's niece, Mia, at her quaint market stall, smashing crates and demanding taxes amid the chatter of bargaining locals. Alex jumps in, dishing out haymakers and takedowns, sending the goons sprawling into fish tanks with satisfying splashes. Guru nods approvingly, Alright, grasshopper. Let's train. Guru's training ground is no spa. Think swinging vines, muddy pits, and ancient stone temples shrouded in fog. Alex endures a hellish regimen, balancing on one leg atop bamboo poles over rapids, exhaling sharply to absorb gut punches from padded sticks, and conditioning shins by kicking banana trees until bark flies and sap stains the ground red. Mia tends his wounds by candlelight in a thatched hut, sharing stories and stolen smiles as fireflies dance outside. Guru drills the art of 8 limbs, knees like spears, elbows like axes, all while preaching breath control and inner fire. Meanwhile, Darius lounges in his lavish villa, plotting with Victor over cognac, fixing fights and expanding his empire. To test Alex's progress, Guru arranges a low-key scrap, but Darius's minions spot him in a seedy bar pulsing with Thai pop music and clinking bottles. Words fly, fists follow. Alex weaves through the chaos, clinching a thug's neck and kneeing him skyward, then elbowing another through a wooden table in a shower of splinters. Darius watches from the shadows, intrigued and irritated, then greenlights a showdown with Victor under ancient rules, hands wrapped in rope, dipped in sticky resin and shattered glass, turning fists into glittering shredders. Darius borrows big bucks from his syndicate overlords in a smoke-filled boardroom, betting heavy on Victor. To stack the odds, Victor storms Mia's humble home under cover of night, rain pounding the tin roof, assaulting her in a brutal scene that leaves the place wrecked and her spirit scarred. Alex finds her huddled and broken, vowing vengeance as thunder cracks. Not stopping there, Darius's henchmen snatch Brandon from his rehab center, wheeling him to a dank warehouse with dripping pipes and chained guard dogs, holding him hostage. Tank the fight, or he swims with the fishes. Captain Wade and Guru gear up for a rescue, sneaking through back alleys with stealth and smarts. The Coliseum's alive with elite spectators in silk robes, flames flickering on ancient walls, the air electric with drumbeats and anticipation. Alex enters focused, glass-encrusted gloves sparkling ominously, Darius hissing threats ringside. Victor taunts, pounding his chest. Bell dings. Victor charges like a bull, slashing with glassy hooks that carve bloody trails across Alex's arms, knees driving into his midsection with thuds that shake the canvas. Alex absorbs the punishment, circling and breathing steady, but he's fading, blood pooling at his feet. Cut to the rescue. Guru and Captain Wade burst into the warehouse, trading gunfire and roundhouses, freeing Brandon amid exploding barrels and fleeing rats. With Brandon safe, wheeled in by allies, cheering weakly, Alex surges with renewed fury. He dodges a wild swing, counters with a shin kick that cracks Victor's thigh like dry wood, then unleashes a storm, flying knees crumpling ribs, elbows slicing cheeks in sprays of crimson, the glass crunching with each impact. Victor roars, lunging desperately, but Alex sidesteps, plants a teep to the chest that staggers the giant, then finishes with a spinning heel kick to the jaw, wham. Victor topples like a felled tree, out cold. The crowd goes wild, Darius slumps in defeat, and Alex stands tall, reclaiming honor as confetti falls once more. And that was Kickboxer 1989. A total 80s adrenaline rush with heart-pounding fights and that classic underdog vibe. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more recaps.